spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Minshew with a throw complete to Chenault. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault.
Minshew's pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Jaguars 0.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marcus Mariota with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's good to make it 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jaguars back with it on offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9. At the
From the gun, Minshew to throw. This one into the hands of Burton.
Minshew's pass.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Out of the gun is Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he is going to have a Jags first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion.
On the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
Down in 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Open man Lamb, it's complete.
I need to get my
swag into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. So we're in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. On play action, it's Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead up to 3. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He'll fire deep downfield for... He's got a man. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 48 yards.
Cowboy first down.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Josh Allen on the tackle.
They go to Elliott again. They give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. So now this... On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to fire one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Marcus Mariota, nobody's going to catch him. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff, but, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the run, it's Robinson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Complete to number 28. That's a gain of 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now Minshew. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions.
It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
Give him 30 yards there. Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Minshew, 1st and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. A gain of 6 there on first.
To Colin Johnson.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. He's got Burton here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Here's Minshew. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. He's going to float this over the middle deep. It's caught inside the 25. Room here to run. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 71 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this point. No. Okay.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Cowboys.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.